What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. We're talking new ESPN original series Up for Debate, which was executive produced by Stephen A. Smith, talking about sports media. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. Up for Debate, the evolution of sports media just started streaming on ESPN Plus a couple of days ago. I've already watched the first 2 episodes. Again, this was executive produced by ESPN's own Stephen A. Smith, and it kind of talks about the history and the evolution, again, of sports media on television. The first episode kind of gives a background history where ESPN became a player in that. It shows some iconic footage of Howard Cosell, who technically was the first big sports media personality, we would say. And then again, it talks about ESPN's part in that, where they would begin sports reporters, which merged journalists from the newspaper world onto television. You would see some footage of the late Dick Schaap, and the rest of Mike Wilbon as well is on there. Ralph Wiley, I believe, is some footage on there too. That's in episode 1. So it just kind of gives you the background where ESPN started to figure out how were they going to go when it comes to sports talk. Well, then the second episode, it talks about where we're getting to now, where we are almost now. The beginning of this sports debate forum actually was Partner Interruption with Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon, 2 outstanding, esteemed sports journalists from the Washington Post. They would bring their talents to television. Kind of, they kind of took up where the sports reporters left off. And that's when you started seeing the back and forth. And that's where Partner Interruption is still one of the major players today. Then we will go into Cold Pizza, which would be birthed from somewhat Partner Interruption. They would start that on ESPN2. You would see Skip Bayless and Woody Page. Woody Page actually would eventually say, "Nah, I don't want to do this," and Skip Bayless would start having a revolving guest on Cold Pizza, which would become First Take. And then around 2011 is when it took off, when Skip Bayless said, "You know what? I need Stephen A. Smith," according to Stephen A. Smith, to bring this thing full circle. And now here we see that's birthed all these different open sports debate shows where we see, from First Things First, we see that to Undisputed with Skip Bayless, in which, ironically, now he was doing a rotating guest, but now he has his thing, taking it back from his old First Take days to all the other podcasters on YouTube. We see it now. We see Cameron and Mace doing their thing. Stephen A. even has some sound with Cameron is in this, as well as Troy Aikman, Michael Wilbon, Hannah Storm is in this, Mad Dog Russo, Jamel Hill, Bomani Jones, and Carrie Champion. So he has sound from different people, and it just gives you the perspective of now this is where we are when it comes to sports talk shows. It's about debate, and that's all you see. And my take on it, I think it's, you have to evolve. There's going to be some things that we don't like when it comes to evolution, no matter what it is. Me personally, the open debate, I call them sports opinionists, because a lot of times these personalities are going there and there. They just making sure that they have what they need to fit their narrative. Their facts may not necessarily be 100% accurate, but as long as it fits their narrative, they want to win the debate. And that's, it's entertaining. Let's be honest with you. When you sit in front of a television or a phone or a camera or whatever, the viewers, you want to be entertained. And I think that's where we are today. And I think it's a little bit for everybody. I think you like what you like. Some people like the Stephen A. Smith style. Some people like the Skip Bayless style. So you like what you like. Shannon Sharp obviously is the big name right now because he's doing big things. Well, I don't have to say it, but Shannon Sharp right now is probably the biggest personality in the sports forum. We're talking about sports debate and just sports talk, as well as Stephen A. Smith. So I think it's a really good series to watch. Again, it's streaming on ESPN Plus. It's 3 episodes. I've already watched the first 2. Go check them out. Come back and talk to me. Let me know what you think about it. And also, what is your thoughts and feelings on the new evolution of sports media, where it's a lot of entertaining. Kind of reminds you of what? Wrestling a little bit, doesn't it? kind of tell me what you think about it. Drop your comment over there down below. Talk to me. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side. And on the next report, I am out. Peace.